Hey everybody, hope you're having a good time. So I'm on my mage here, and I've spent a bunch of probably about 4 or 5 thousand pet charms in the last day or so, and I've been collecting all these pets here that from pet vendors that sell them. So uh, what I've done is I've created a spreadsheet, a Google Doc spreadsheet that I'm going to share the link down below. And basically, what that is here is it's going to go through all the different pet vendors that you can go to. Um, what you want to also check is these other requirements. So, like, you will probably need to be Night Fae and have some rep on this guy opened up. The mushroom level network opened up. Anyway, uh, achievements. I've actually linked to some Wowhead articles that talk about some of the achievements, as well as whatever reputation might you might need. So that link will a copy of that link will be down below. What you do is you go to get to this page, and then in order to mess with it yourself, just make a copy, save it, and then just work with that copy. You can edit it. You can maybe type in something else that maybe if I forgot something, you can include that. Um, a couple of notes about this. So, like if you get a pet, the pet might be called Shard of Azurite, but then when you learn it, it's called Azurite or Azurite Puddle. So I've kind of put in some uh, stuff there to help out, uh, to tell you which ones, if you're looking in your pet journal, see which ones you've got. Um, Couple of things. So most of these I've got on alliance characters. Some of these just I didn't get some of these because I just don't have either the reputation, or I do have the reputation but I don't have certain things opened up, which is actually a good thing in a way. If you've got that, then it can really help push up the value or the price that you're going to be able to ask for a pet. Because if, for example, there was Rajani one. Where is? So that was in. Let me find it here. Veil of Eternal Blossom. So this Wind Feather Quill, which turns into a Wind Feather Chick, requires Rajani Exalted. Well, that was last expansion's one of their reputations. So you're not going to have a lot of people that, well, only the people that played that expansion are probably going to be exalted, and the ones that have enough pet charms, they're going to be people like me that played and then have a bunch of pet charms. You're not going to have that many. So this one here says it's going up for 135,000 gold, current min buyout. Although I'll probably end up posting it for like 63,000. Um, so the other thing, I created a group. So whenever I grabbed one of these pets, or actually I grabbed two, learned two of them, and then caged one of them. And then the idea here is, so what happens is if you sell a pet, then it's like, how do you know you're out of stock of it? So I've been putting them all into this group. Now I didn't put every single one of them in, but as I learn new ones, then I'll probably include them as well. But yeah, you could kind of go down the list here and just see, okay, hey, I've got one in inventory. Either it's on the auction house, or I like the piglet, so I think that's probably going to be a popular pet. But anyway, so the idea is to go through here. It's if I sell some pets, then I'll be able to kind of glance through here to see if I need to restock any of them. So I'm making a paste bin of this. You could probably do that yourself if you wanted to. Just create a group. But I've got a paste bin that you'll be able to import that group, my group basically. So it's only going to be the ones I have. So another thing, so there's the paste bin. I'll get that. I'll put that link down below as well. Then some other things to talk about. So there were some of these things that weren't. So like this pet here wasn't visible on my horde character, but I could see these other ones here. But the great thing is you can, if you're on Alliance or on my Alliance character, I was able to get it from an Alliance NPC vendor. So ideally, if you have, it'd be best if you have both Horde and Alliance. Let's see. Anything else to note? Lots of reputation involved. So there's several. So like this court messenger scroll, there's like 4 or 5 vendors in Oribos all right together. They're basically the equivalent of the quartermaster from each covenant. So you don't actually have to be in that covenant to talk to the quartermasters. You don't actually have to be in that covenant hall to buy this stuff. So you can just go and talk to the guys in Oribos. Just as a reminder, where do we need to go? Shadowlands. Let's go to Oribos. So in the Enclave, I think they're all right in this area here. So that's where you could talk to them. There's about 4 to 6 pets I think you can get from them. Let's see. Yes, 6 plus, and then around the corner I think there's this Keeper to Halt, which is the really expensive 10,000 pet charms. That one is probably not worth buying if your intention is to try to sell it on the auction house. It's really expensive, and people are probably not, if they really want it, they're probably going to buy it themselves, save up their own pet charms and stuff like that. Let's even look. Flawless amethyst bobbleworm. So here's a eye level 25, 200,000. Here's somebody upgraded it to. Oh no, somebody just bought it outright. So this is what you get from the vendor. But you can actually buy some cheaper if you wanted to, and upgrade them with pet charms if you wanted. But 200K versus like an abyssal eel, all these other ones, 3 or 2 to 300 pet charms. You can probably easily get like 10,000 each for these, depending on your server, or sell them on my server for a lot. So there's a lot of people that do the arbitrage, where they take their pets from a cheap server to a expensive server and sell them there. What else am I missing? So if you're tired of me talking, you can probably tune out. You can get the links below, but I'll probably mention a few other things here. Basically, I've tried to put requirements in what the pet charm, how many pet charms they cost, if there's any other currency, grateful offerings. Like I didn't get this pet because I've got the Honored, and I've got the Stygia, but just not on the same character. And one of the characters that I know I have it on have the Stygia. I want to save it for the mount there, which I'm still working on. Let's, oops. That messed up. Copy. What? Why is it doing that? Okay. Why is that whole... So I've got a bug here. Anyway. So that might be something I need to fix later. Anyway. There's a bunch that look like they're Kyrian, and you have to do all these achievements for. So that might be another thing you want to do. I think I've gotten some of these pets from the Kyrian command table, but I'd have to look into that a little bit more. There's these other guys, Ollie, and another one up here, Dodger. Both of those require doing some pet PvP, which I'm not into doing pet PvP at all. So the idea would be you do these pet battles with other people, and you end up getting this shady message somehow, either in the mail or as a reward or something, and then that kind of opens up another quest to open up this this vendor. But I think most of these pets you can get them in different ways. So if you come up here, do data, sort range, advanced range sorting. Data has a header row, and we'll do by pet name, and so right now it's sorted by zone. Then we can do vendor if we want to. So the idea is there's this person, you can buy it directly, whereas Ollie, you're going to have to open them up with some a little bit of work. So like Madeline Netley is alliance only. I try to mark it, an A or an H or AH if they're both factions can talk to them. And so you can kind of see that in some cases you can talk to different people. There was one, so I might do some separate videos on how to unlock these different ones, but this one was actually pretty easy. So if the cursed hexer isn't there on this person, then what you can do is actually it was a pretty quick quest, and I was able to unlock it pretty quick. Shok, for some reason, I was not able to see him on my alliance character, and I don't know if he needs to be opened up or not on Horde, but I didn't really care because I was able to get the pet. There's in Maldraxxus, there's or Oribos, there the quartermaster there gives you this animated radius, but you also need some other items here. So I have some further notes that just kind of like, oh hey, just some of my other notes that I didn't really feel like putting into the other requirements. Let's see, this one I need to fix that. Okay, mechanical, that one actually turns into a mechanical prairie dog. Did I spell that right? Probably. So that's the other thing, is you'll grab a pet, it might turn into another name. So I just want to make note of that in case for my own benefit. But I also included some of the toys that you can buy. Those obviously you can't resell, so that's not really from a gold making perspective, but it's nice to get the get the toys there. And I think that's mostly it. I think I've covered most everything. And like I said, you could probably stop the video at the first minute and gotten 90% of the information I presented here. So anyway, if you have any comments, questions, just let me know. And I appreciate your time. Thanks.